In these 17 years of Hockey Day Minnesota, we have been all over this great state, celebrating the game we all love. But 4 years ago, Hockey Day Minnesota was in Bemidji, a community still reaping the benefits of playing host to the big day.
What happens when community comes together?
Amazing.
Unique experience.
I would say unforgettable.
Wow.
And when the community is a hockey one, that wow is even more impressive.
Resilient. Bemidji is resilient.
We are on the shores of beautiful Lake Bemidji.
4 years ago, Hockey Day journeyed north to Bemidji, where legendary giants were accompanied by monumental temps.
This is the real temperature, folks. It is 27 below zero.
We all got to come down Wednesday for our JV team to play, and it was like the same conditions, and we're like, how are we ever going to do this? We're just here to enjoy ourselves and have a good time.
You got a makeshift face mask too. Nice touch.
Thank you.
A couple of us were wearing bubbles, and those all like froze up, so we decided to go back to the cages. It was a pretty fun experience for sure.
I mean, just waking up and realizing I get to go play a game outside on TV, it's a pretty cool feeling.
Outdoor hockey on TV is pretty cool, but have you ever wondered what it takes to become a host of Hockey Day Minnesota?
And we got our core group together, and we didn't want to just do it to do it. We wanted it to be big. Anytime we do anything in Bemidji, we got Paul Bunyan looking over our shoulder. It's got to be big.
Overall, just like a wholesome experience, just to see all the community together, just watching a very fun weekend of hockey.
A fun weekend that proved frigid temps don't frighten fans. When it comes to hockey, Minnesotans are all in.
When you take on a challenge this size, the first thing you want to do is produce a good event for your community. The second goal was to raise some money for ongoing youth programs, and our goal was $100,000. I remember completing the event and not really having a great sense myself what we had done numbers-wise. But my finance director had a meeting with me after all the bills were paid, and he asked me, how do you think we did? And I said, well, I think we did pretty well. And his response was, well, we weren't anywhere near our goal. And I was at first a little shocked.
We are very proud to announce, on behalf of the entire Bemidji hockey community,
and he said, we tripled it.
And present this check for $300,000 to the Bemidji Community Arena.
You heard that right. Their investment was tripled. Hockey Day Minnesota 2019 had a $360,000 profit. $300,000 of that went toward a second sheet of ice at the Bemidji Community Arena, unlocking a matching $150,000 grant from the George W. Nielsen Foundation.
The second sheet here takes care of a lot of different things. So we have Sanford Power here.
One foot on the line, ready, set.
They work out with the kids, the youth. Silver Sneakers are here in the morning, which is kind of fun. So we wanted it to be a community arena. We wanted to try and get as many people as possible that were able to utilize it.
Bemidji's a hockey town, and the Nielsen Foundation felt it important to support this facility and support Hockey Day in Minnesota, because it was just an opportunity to showcase Bemidji and what our town is all about.
The remaining $60,000 will go toward helping Sanford Health give back to the community.
We really see ourselves as part of the fabric of every community that we serve. And as such, not only world-class care, but we're also committed to making sure that we deliver everything we need to ensure that these are strong, thriving, healthy communities.
The Wellness Center started as a gift from Sanford Health. So Sanford Health has what they call their community dividend, which is a commitment by Sanford to donate $10 million to a project in Sioux Falls, Bismarck, Fargo, and Bemidji, their four main headquarters, to support a community wellness type project effort. And so it started there, but really it's since then become a community project because we're raising right now an additional $15 million on top of it. Part of it, of course, is the proceeds from Hockey Day. It'll be a beautiful facility, workout facilities, swimming area, aquatics area. But on top of it, there'll also be 2 sheets of ice for youth hockey, figure skating, any type of family activities on ice, which is a dire need here in Bemidji.
Let's go now. Time for puck drop between Bemidji and Greenway.
So I got to experience it as a committee member, seeing this come over 4 years to fruition. But I also got to be a spectator watching my own son play.
What a job in net by Brock Waldhausen. Brock, how locked in did you feel throughout this game?
It was just the atmosphere. Everything really helped out.
This was not only my son's, but my family's Stanley Cup. And you know what? 4 years later, it still means that much to me. I've got his interview with Marnie Gellner on my phone.
What was this experience like?
It's the best. I gotta say, it's the best hockey experience I've had so far.
So what happens when a community comes together?
That was awesome.
Well, when it's a hockey community, there's a special sense of accomplishment.
I would say pride. I was really proud of what they were able to accomplish. Even though it was super cold, even though it was northern Minnesota cold, it still was such a success.